Hello everyone and welcome to Battleship Command. So this is a new game that has just isn't actually in early access yet. It will be entering early access on the 2nd of June. I've got a slight early access build, which I am very happy with because this looks very, very interesting. And so yeah, I am going to be jumping in this. As for the basics of what this is, if you think about Uboat or other subsim games, except it's not a subsim, it is a Sharnhorst sim. You are commanding the German battlecruiser Sharnhorst in its kind of convoy raider roles. Now, I know the stream was ever so slightly delayed there. That is just because there doesn't seem to be any FPS cap on this game, and dear God, it was trying to make my graphics card take to the sky. But I have messed around with that. It is now capped at a nice and stable 60 FPS to match the stream, and now my graphics card has both calmed down and my room is no longer absolutely baking. So yeah, we'll continue here. Now, I had hoped to get through all of the tutorials before going on the live stream. Things have been rather hectic in real life these past few weeks and will continue to be for a couple of weeks. I have got the manoeuvres one done, but we can go through the others. This will also introduce the concepts as we go. But to begin with here, so I've done manoeuvres, so we've got gunnery orders next. So, good morning, Captain. I presume you are comfortable with your new ship. It's time to dust off the main artillery of the ship and get the crew some practice. We have prepared a few targets to fire at. Sink them all. So this is kind of the automated gunnery, and then there's the fire direction station afterwards, which is the manual gunnery. So let's jump in here. And get a nice set of pictures. Why am I walking backwards? Oh God, it's detecting the it is detecting my rudder pedals as an input. So hang on, I'm just going to go below the desk and pull out a cable because there's no option for that. Beep-boop. Right. The crew has reported 2 ships sighted. You can see their message in the top left corner of the screen. Yep. Your crew will tell you at which relative bearing the sightings are. Use your binoculars by scrolling the mouse wheel and searching for them. You can see the relative bearing you are looking at in the upper section of the binocular view. Right. So here we are. Can wander around, now actually under control, now that I've wrestled control back away from my pedals. And so yeah, 2 contacts over here, I can see them. Let's open the ship's sightings panel to order your crew to fire at the target, so... Whoop, blip. Okay, binocular view is very much more sensitive than the first-person camera view. But, yeah, so click on the open sightings menu, click on the binoculars, that one. Here you the ships the crew has spotted, click on a contact for more info. So, Berta here. And assign the contacts as your main targets. Now the crew will fire on the target. Right, they're firing at the one that's 76 degrees. That should be the one over here. That was a remarkably quiet giant explosion. What's the smoke though? And there's shots going in. Looks like they've fallen a little bit short. Judas will not approve shooting of the Anton. Well, Judas knows that the Anton can handle a lot, so... You know, the Anton's tanky. And how big are these guns, really? I am going to adjust things. Oh, bloody okay. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Okay, that sounds more reasonable at my end. Please let me know what that's like at your end. Oh, we've at least hit the bloody thing now. They're not doing a great job, but they've hit the bloody thing. Do like that we can see the shells with the size of the bloody shells. Wasn't too loud on stream. Oh, good. The lowered one is okay. Right, there we go. I think my personal volume is maybe a little high because that nearly killed me. I'm gonna go find somewhere a little higher up where I'm not being blinded by the smoke. Here we go. This is a little bit of a better view. Sink the Bismarck, fire shoot. I don't think the Sharnhorst is supposed to sink the Bismarck. Well, looks like that thing's sinking at least. Target 1 complete. Yay! Set the second target, assign it as Orcs targets. Okay, the Anton is now our auxiliary target. This will make the crew, tell the crew to keep broadside. Broadside! That'll tell them to get all guns on the ship. Alright, and now that that's our auxiliary target, we are firing the auxiliary guns at it instead of our big main guns. This is the Sharnhorst. Can you fire torpedoes? There's a thingy for torpedoes. It's not available right now. So in full version, yes, but this is quite early access. There are a lot of features still in development, still being worked on. But yeah, in the future, yes. And the secondary guns seem to be doing good. I'm not wise enough in boats to know why these are not classed as secondary guns. Unless they're like... So I thought they were mixed purpose anti-air and anti-shipping things. So I thought they'd be firing along with the others. But we have our big one shooting. I do know the spotting plane over there has been implemented, and we can use that. You can wander around. You wander all the way to the back if you want to. Various stations that you can wander around. Interestingly, you can just change the walk speed. Changes by a little bit. There's no button to like sprint or run, you just change the speed in the settings, which is an interesting choice. But there we go, our guns are firing. Come on, gunner, fire. Fire, gunner. There we go. You're all useless. I wonder if the torpedo tubes have been... Oh, there's an invisible wall there. Wonder if the torpedo tubes have been modelled. Like, as in the physical things, even if the interface is not there yet. Hello, gone. Unfortunately, you can't just clamber into the guns. There is a fire director station, but there's no 100% manual control. But that makes sense. There's no real sense in the captain of the ship wandering into the gun house. Well, they're doing their best. It is an odd one. The other thing that's weird is I have the mouse click speed turned way up. It's not very sensitive. It's a little bit slower than I'd like it, and I've got it on max sensitivity, and I am very much not an MLG gamer super sensitive pro. So it not having a setting where you can look around as comfortable as I'm used to isn't ideal. Also, yes, I am at this point lost. Oh, that was the gun that I'm allowed to walk past. That was what's going on. Doo-doo-doo. Come on, crew. Sink the damn thing. Yeah, like that, but hit the ship instead of the water. I think it... Yeah, it does look like it's sinking. It's getting a little bit lower in the water. The lifeboats, not that we'll ever need those. We are the pride of the Kriegsmarine. Oh, can't use that thingy. Yay, talk to you complete. All mission. Okay, so that was that. Oh, let's go to the more interesting tutorial and learn how to do the fire director station, where we control the guns ourselves. Yeah, I thought I was. I'm not a ship person, so. But yeah, I would have thought that they were about midway. That's where they normally are. That's where I was toddling around, but I may be wrong. Today we're going to learn how to fire the guns from Fire Director Station. Require you to gather data from your target, input it into the Fire Director computer. Okay, ship 82 degrees to port. Crew has sighted our practice target to port left side. Let's head into the Fire Director Station by clicking the Fire Director button. Okay, that's the crossed cannons. Wahahaha. Here we are. So this is where you can fire at the main guns and the secondary guns. On the right side you find the panel for the guns. On the lower right side is the panel for the secondary guns. Panel on the left side is the fire control computer. You'll have to perform 4 steps to successfully hit your target. Aim at the target to input the bearing, input the range to the target, input the target speed, heading and speed. Cool. Right. So to fire at a moving ship many kilometers away from a ship that is also moving, pitching and rolling provides a significant challenge. The shells travel extremely fast, but even so it takes a minute for the shells to reach 20 kilometers away. That means the target is likely moved from its position The fast-moving destroyer might have moved a full kilometre away from its original position by the time the shell reaches it. It's where the fancy computer comes in. It calculates the correct terrain and elevation for your guns to fire at the target's future position. But to be able to calculate the correct angles, the computer needs data to process. We know target bearing, range, heading, and speed. Information about your own ship's movement is automatically received. Learn how to gather various data on the target. Right-click on the question mark button. Bloody bloody blah. And adjust the boxes. Fire the main guns as soon as you are satisfied with the values. So yeah, we put in the thingamajiggers. Fire the guns. And that is all. I think it's behind the single-barreled gun you couldn't walk around. Ah, maybe that's why I can't walk around it, because they're hiding it from me. Right. Okay, so ship sighted, 82 degrees to port. Okay, so if I right-click that, turns that. There is the doodad. Einschippen. Right. So yeah, bearing I have worked out. It's heading, it is heading to the left, so that one's easy enough. I would have thought I could twiddle that. No. There we go. WASD, twiddle this thingy. And just make sure I'm supposed to be doing that visually. Yeah, I see the target. Use A and D on your keyboard. Increase speed adjustment. Okay, cool. And just make sure I didn't miss anything out here. Bearing. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Right, range. How do I get range? The target's range is the distance between your ship and the target in meters. To measure the range, you can use the stereoscopic rangefinder. The stereoscopic rangefinder is an optical device that lets you look through two eyepieces. Yeah, the lens. As a lens manager, you get the thingy. You can adjust the angle. Focus. Yeah, so you look through it, make it so the two looking on the same thing. Enable the rangefire by toggling the switch. Okay, there's rangefinder. Adjust the aim by pressing W or S. Hold left shift while adjusting to increase adjustments. Excellent. So, yeah, right, that makes sense. So, rangefinder on. And then I just adjust it until the two images overlap. Oh, I can zoom in on that. Cool. There we go. Weren't you behind that gun already? Maybe. I might have gotten behind it. Yeah, I was up above it and behind, so maybe. Right, there we go. So, heading is good. Range on target, speed too slow. Right. To get target speed, you can open the ship's sightings panel and select your target to see what the crew has estimated. Crew will improve precision the longer time they have to monitor the target's position. To adjust the target speed, use the left mouse button on the knob. You are a matron, and drag the button to the left or the right. Cool. So that was the sightings panel. So between 5 and 10 knots. So grabby doodad. Whoop, bloody hell. So let's put it right in the middle, 5.5 knots. Oh, well, it's cheating for me since it's the tutorial, that's slightly slow. There we go, so that's all things ready. We've got the turrets A, B, and C. Boom. 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 Oh, direct hit on the first one. And another. And another. Alright. Fire another set. Alright. That looked good. Okay, it is slowing down. I'm not entirely sure how to use the secondary guns. Oh, are they on now? Yes. Okay, it's slowing down a little bit more, so... Yay! And we sunk the target. The hell are star shells? Star shells are illumination shells, I'm guessing, for night stuff. Oh, is the YouTube compression messing this up? Oh, poop. It did that on the on a video from the dev that I saw. I thought that was just because it was extremely foggy at the time. We'll just see how usable this is. We sunk the Hog Island. Main gun accuracy 48%. There we go. Now, as I said, this is pre-early access. It's coming out in a few days, so the campaign and the patrols are not available right now. Looks like they're trying to get the patrol mode in the next few weeks after launch, which is your kind of free hunt mode, sail around, find what you can, sink stuff. Guessing campaign is coming a fair bit later with an actual proper campaign with objectives in a changing map. For now, though, we have access to the mission and the quick scenario. Alright, so we've got various different options here. So here, Operation Nordmark is about to launch. Command U Task Force, okay, to the North Sea to engage merchant shipping between Great Britain and Norway. Reconnaissance shows good patrol area to start searching for merchants. It is marked as patrol area on your map. The goal is to sink 20,000 tons of shipping and return back to Wilhelmshaven. Good luck and good hunting, Commander. Yeah, that seems like a good one to get started. Oh, you could ship the range finding. Yeah, the second one was really, really faint, even when I was zoomed in. It doesn't seem to be a 50-50 image. I don't know if that is intentional or early access. Hard to say. By Jove, it's nighttime. Right, so we go to our map. We are there. That is our patrol area. And, yeah, left click and drag around. But have I got escorts on this one? Well, that's fancy, isn't it? Okay. And... oh, I've got the date. That's 1940. February 1940. Right. Oh no, I need to select myself. Select myself. And we are going to sail that way. Alright, off we go. And so, yeah, we're gonna get there. It is currently 7 in the morning. We have... is that 9? Oh, I don't know. We've got a while to go. But we've got time compression, as you'd kind of imagine on a game like this. Can I pull this in? Ooh. Thingamajigger. That's cute. Right, put that there. Yeah, looks like my fleet is just happily escorting me. That's cool. We've got boats. Right, the sun is coming up, so let's see if we can figure out how to launch the plane. Pop-up hints would be really useful here so I know what I'm clicking on. Okay, that's the damage control station then. That's the gunnery station. This is some kind of target down station. Torpedo station not available. Oh, radar station. That one's not available. Now in his in the video that was released, he launched airplane, but maybe that's not available in this build. It's a pity because I've got a spotting aeroplane. I want to use my spotting aeroplane to spot things. Oh, there we go, recon plane. Launch recon plane. Right, then close the map. We can go around the back, check out our recon plane in all its glory. But it's a plane. The superior form of combat. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, multiple... This is a multiplayer co-op. Would be quite fun. Everyone doing slightly different things. I have no idea if there's any kind of plans for multiplayer yet. Off it goes. Bye-bye plane. You have fun. Find the bad things for us. Right, this hasn't been tutorialized, so I'm just going off of what I saw on the video that I watched. So I select plane, send plane over there. Off he goes. And I just need to keep an eye on the plane's fuel. I suppose I can actually see what I've got here. So we are escorted by 3 torpedo boats and the Prince Eugen. Wait, no, we're on the Prince Eugen. But I'm really confused now. Oh no, there are 2 Sharnhorsts. There's the player ship Sharnhorst, and there's this random other ship that's also called the Sharnhorst. And behind them is the Prince Eugen. Okay, well that makes sense, I suppose. In a wacky kind of way. Let's see what our little plane can do. The sun has come up at this point. Recon plane's down to 75% fuel. Yeah, that's fine. It's doing fine. Just let it bumble around a bit. Recon plane reports contacts. Where? Oh, well, so somewhere around there, I think, is where our recon plane spotted something. But recon plane could turn around and go over here then. Let's see how we go. Recon plane below 50% fuel. You know. Recon plane start heading back. Is it return to ship? Does it need to end its waypoint? Yeah, there we go. It does seem to be. Let's slow down to pick up our recon plane. Be really nice if the zoom zoomed in on where the mouse wheel is. Oh, I need to stop the ship. Recon plane some. Should be somewhere just off my front. Yes, yeah. The time accelerator and the walking is a little bit odd. Just the captain going largely insane. That's all that's happening here. Nothing to worry about, guys. It's crossing our bow. I mean, I don't see a plane. Am I crazy, chat? Oh, it thinks it's there, so fine. Come on, plane. Is it back? Do we have plane? Plane. Plane disappeared. Right, cool. Plane gone. No more spotting plane. Never mind. I think that is what that little marker might be what the patrol plane saw before it disappeared. Either way, we've stopped for a bit. We're gonna get back moving. Something may or may not have happened to the plane. Oh no, it's refueling. We did retrieve the plane. Yay! Everything's fine. Everything's fine forever. Entering recon plane. But the recon plane's aboard because it's refueling. Can I fast forward now? But not during recon plane approach. Oh, recon plane there. Recon plane definitely not still under approach. Maybe if I launch it again. Phew. Right, you go there. Have a wee look around. Now can I go? Yay, now I can accelerate more. Cool, everything's fine. Oh yeah, you gotta launch it at max speed. Otherwise, how is it gonna catch the British hypersonic missiles? Pilots are supposed to be paced. That's fine. Reach patrol area complete. Cool. Thank you. Right, so is that actually me? We can go on a patrol. Random patrol. Ooh, ooh, we've seen something there. There we go. Oh, let's slow it down. What is this? We have spotted a group of ships northeast, unclassified. Right. You have new orders. Go check out those guys. You have new orders. Go check out those guys. Well, we found something. And the important thing is, that means we can do some murder. Oh. At least allied tribal. So tribal is a destroyer unless I'm mistaken. Single ship, likely allied tribal. Oh, there is its convoy boat. Right, okay. It's doing 10 to 15 knots. We're going to try and intercept it, so we're doing 19 knots. So let's boost up our speed, because this looks like a good little convoy that we've found. Yeah. You return to ship. More allied freighters, allied tankers, allied cruiser in the rear, okay. So we've got destroyer in the front, cruiser in the rear, and then a bunch of random things. Alright, we need to come to a stop. Pick up our boat. How far away are they? 27. Okay, they've not been sighted by us. That's fine. If I go to the map though... What the what? Something shooting at something. something shooting. If I go to the map, approximately slightly off bow. Okay. So one of my escorts is opening fire. Oh, there they are. Alright, there's the cruiser, so let's go for him. Right, he's travelling more like that. Bloody hell. Right. I cannot see what I'm actually looking at here. He should be 28 kilometers away. I can't see the other. Oh no, I see them blurring together now. Kinda. Maybe. Right, okay, and target speed was meant to be about that, I think. So I'm targeting the one in the rear, yeah, 15 to 20. Right. Okay, well I'm looking at this guy. He's definitely firing at us, which is very rude. Alright, we've got AP shells loaded. Yeah, I'm really having a trouble actually seeing the second image, but I think that's roughly right. Oh, let's try. Right, have we retrieved? Yeah, we've retrieved the boat, so let's go fast. And yes, I should have been paying attention to seeing where my shells land. I could barely see this damn thing. Good morning, Foulcatter. And yeah, it's really hard to see on this. It seems to have become more misty as soon as I engaged. Might be the range. Okay, that's falling well short, so my rangefinder is definitely not right. but I can't see the second image. Right. I've turned on my radar. See if that helps. Right, approximately what range is this meant to be? It's meant to be at 30 kilometers. Jesus, no wonder I'm missing badly. There we go. Okay, there's the radar blip. Yeah, so that's radar blip around the center. The thing you said it was at 30. Am I looking at something else here then? No, 30 is definitely too far. Right, let's go back to 26. There we go. So that should be range. It's not auto-tracking because for some reason our crew haven't seen this thing yet, despite the fact it's shooting at me. Actually, what the rangefinder does is put on a filter so I can see what I'm looking at. Right, let's reduce the range a wee bit. Oh, there we go. Now it's actually, or it was for a moment, locking onto the damn thing. See if any of those get anywhere near. It's really hard to bloody see. Some things are heading near it, but I don't know if that's me or the other one that's engaging. Yeah, I just can't see the second image on the rangefinder. Okay, now it's actually spotted, this thing. Okay, there we go. Still can't fucking see it. There we go, right. Yeah, definitely can't see anything there. That is the radar rangefinder in the center position. So, greater than 10. All that we're getting from this. Are those my hits or the other one in my convoy? Right, just the ranging a little bit. You know what, let's just push to flank. See if we can get closer so we can see the bloody thing. I need the rangefinder onto us so I at least get the silhouette. This is locked on the wrong ship. It's looking at the transport, not the cruiser. It is just so bloody hard to see. I'm guessing that's some of the other ships in my fleet opening up, because that's not me. That's me. Let's see where those go. I can vaguely see it now. Okay, those are my shells, so I am massively over leading. It is going a lot slower. Range is off for now then 23 kilometers. And if those were our shots, I think we bracketed in. Good morning, Dougie. I'm playing ships. I do not know what I'm doing, but I'm playing ships. I can barely see the damn thing. There is in fact a ship there. That's a Royal Navy cruiser. Is it even moving? I don't think it's moving. I think it's come to a stop. Oh, got the range wrong. Okay, this is Heinrich is the one that we are shooting at. Right, let's get the range right. Yeah, there we go, there are hits. Okay, we hit the damn thing. So we've got it it has come to a stop. Still can barely see the bloody thing. I'm going to try something. If I go graphics, there's this screen resolution, render textures for fire directors. Re-enter fire director to take effect. See if that is what. No, I mean that's not improved it at all. Yeah, really. Okay, looks like we're a bit long there. Weird thing is, it's not a misty day, it's a bright, sunny fucking... Okay, we maybe want to... Or is that the German ship? That's got to be one of our escorts there. Are you qualified to play ships? Definitely not. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I hit it twice. Right, let's fire a little bit short. See if we can get this thing actually starting to sink. I would like something that gave you a... There we go. More hits. A rough indication of what time to expect the shell flight time to be. At this point, I'm pretty sure this lead ship is just effectively not working. So I'm gonna worry less about it. The Anton 36 degrees to port. So we are gonna look over there. So that's not it. It also seems to have come to a complete stop. So I can't see anything on the rangefinder, but there we go. Right. Closer. Yeah, this one's come to a stop. Looks like it's sinking as well. Nice little transport ship. cutting in front of the destroyer. I think the destroyers had it. Focus on this thing. This thing is moving. Yeah, I just cannot for the life of me see the second image on the rangefinder. Thankfully I've got the radar. Right. So this is the one furthest forward. So yeah, this is Gustav. We don't know anything about it. Oh, switch to AP. Right. See how those shots go. Okay, it looks like those are all off as bow, so I've had too much lead. Alright. I forgot to adjust the range, so we just fired over him. Yeah, so we're closing quite fast. We did at least seem to get the lead correct. So let's see where these shells come down. Oh, those look good. Hey, got a couple of good hits in there. Secondaries not so much. I think it's slowing down. Oh, that's going to go over it. Good hit there. I think he has come into a stop though. Right, get range again. Bang, bang, bang. Good hit there. Oh, fluffed it. And slightly to the back. Maybe he's still moving a wee bit. Yeah, I suppose he is. Slightly towards us now. Looks like he's taking on water actually. Oh, let's give him one last barrage. Now we'll change targets. Hey, that's some nice hits. I don't think he is long for the world. So we've got this chappie. Next volunteer. Right, he is moving. I can see that from his smoke. So I assume he's moving about 10. Range is a little less. He's moving, yeah, slightly towards us. Alright, fire that lot, see where that lot lands. Okay, a little too far ahead, so he's going a bit slower. I think he's also coming in towards us a bit more. So let's have a look, see how those do. Oh, that did it. Right, readjust the range. Fire all secondaries. Oh, got one good hit there. 2 good hits. I mean, these transports, they do take a beating, considering the size of the guns that we're throwing at them here. Right. Fire out another little spread. Oh, nice secondary hits there. I think they are slowing down, looking at their smoke. Yeah, they might actually be starting to come to a stop. Alright, readjust range. Yay! Oh, Jesus. Oh. Solid hits. The engine's no longer producing any smoke, so... see how that goes. 20,000 tons of shipping sunk. Mission complete. Yay! Okay, so that's that sinking. May as well finish off this thing while we're here. Right, it is moving. Right, we should probably slow down at this point, actually. That's why we're getting a worse aspect right now, is because we're crossing in front of them. Right. See how we do that. Yeah, I don't... Oh! Is that us? Yeah, it's definitely not moving that fast. Right. Trying to get it so that... There we go. I think my range just... It's come to a stop. Alright, range good. This one actually caught fire. That's nice. Still can't see them without the rangefinder filter. No. Got it nicely ranged in. It's not wanting to die though. Might be listing a little. Try purposely firing a little bit short. See if we can get a hole below the water line. Yeah, it's sinking. There we go. Okay. Engagement complete. And in terms of our objective, our next thing was to return to Wilhelmshaven. So we have done our job. We have sunk 20,000 tons of shipping. Time just to return to port. Okay, and I think we didn't receive any damage because nothing is highlighted in red here. Yep, no damage. No flooding, no fires. Okay. Just a whole lot of very sunk ships. Alright, the rest of the fleet should fall back into position. Not going too fast for one of them. There we go. Nice victory. And now we simply head home. Yeah, I don't see any torpedoes. So maybe they've not actually included the model while they're still working on the system. Or maybe I'm looking in just completely the wrong place. That is also possible. Either way, let's just return to base. So yeah, I'd definitely say the weird thing so far is that fire director view, just everything looks misty even when it's not misty. It seems rather unwilling to render things at the engagement range that the ships actually are engaging at. I can go faster. So yeah, that's a bit of an odd choice. I think they need to clean that up, because if most of the game is going to be you looking through the fire control, the fire director sites, you probably want to make that so it is nice to actually look at. It is nighttime now, everything dark. I can turn on searchlights. Whee! Searchlights. Oh hey, they're just looking where I look. That's fun. Anyway, you off. Oh, searchlight director. Right, yeah. Cool. Well, I'll stop messing around and fast travel. Play with this little tool. Okay, so yeah, so I can turn the inner one, top one's that. So yeah, I could have used this to get better bearings. Of us from the enemy. Water in the optics. Yeah, this is clearly it's clearly sabotage. Alright. Oh, there's the time down there. So it's the next morning. We're returning to port. Victory! As the lovely sun rises. Oh, yeah. And we return to the lovely Wilhelmshaven. We are allowed to end that scenario. Okay, so one of our torpedo boats got a little bit damaged. I fired 366 main gun shells, 49 hit. Second, only 5 of my secondary shells hit. Sunk 1 warship, 3 merchants, 38,000 tons. Nice, okay. This is the invasion of Norway. Sharnhorst nice now. I'm just seeing what is available here. Okay. Okay, the wolf is, yeah, intercepting high value. You've got convoy ambush. North, searching for merchant ships off the coast of Norway. Okay, and so so that's our player ship. So we can add We can add the hood. I'm very confused. Right. That's probably where I'm going to leave that there, actually, for this one. So, yeah, we've learned the missions. Certainly more missions there available. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on this one. Would be nice if there was a little bit more I don't know, a little bit more polish, considering this is releasing in a couple of days. I would like to see more polish, particularly on that fire director view. It's just a little bit murky, considering that is the view you're going to be sat in for most of it. Certainly the modding seems fine. The actual gameplay seems fine. They definitely need to finish adding these sections, like round off the round off the damage control, round off the torpedoes, get those working. Yeah, and definitely I'd be a lot more interested if we had at least the free patrol, if not the campaign, just for some more variety there. Definitely an early access game, definitely one to keep an eye on. I will be watching this in the future. I'll probably let it bake a little bit more before I have another revisit. If you have seen what you like here, this was given to me by Microprose, and the game is available in early access on the 2nd. There is a link down in the description if you would like to go and add that to your wish list. Otherwise, next week we will likely be returning to our Hearts of Iron Communist Germany stream. I just wanted to get this one done while we could, while it was this lovely early access. And there's one video coming this week, a little bit behind, but one video this week. Hopefully be returning to normal soon. And anyway, as normal, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.